What is happening, my friends? What is going on? Welcome to another great episode of the Arrington Gavin Podcast. This is a show where we discuss trending news and thought provoking topics from the fields of politics, sports, pop culture, and so much more. That's right, so much more. On today's show, no guests lined up. It's just me, your homie, your bro, here to have a great conversation with you, my friends, the listeners, the viewers out there that continue to support this show. I truly appreciate it. The podcast is brought to you by Rugged Evolution Beard Care. Rugged is the new smooth. Also, new episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, as you see scrolling down at the bottom. Every Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time via podcast or wherever you listen to your podcast. You can tune into the Arrington Gavin Pod. All you have to do is just type in our Smooth Club Media and you'll find us there, whether that's Odyssey, Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio, you name it. But if you prefer to watch the video version of this show, you can do that by going to our YouTube channel, our Smooth Club Media. New episodes drop those same exact days, but at 5 p.m. Okay. Also, our Facebook page, our Smooth Club Podcast. Our let's see what else. Our Twitter page, our X page, RSC Media or our Smooth Club Media. You can find us on there. So multiple ways you can check out. Oh, and also on Rumble for you Rumble subscribers out there. Find us on Rumble. Arrington Gavin Podcast. That's all you have to do is just type in the Arrington Gavin Podcast. You can find us there. Man, so a lot to discuss today. I'm gonna try and go over not too fast, but I got some errands. You know, I am a family man, so I got some other duties I have to do. But I wanted to have the time to talk with y'all. This is episode 90, by the way, guys. Can't believe it's moving by so fast. But first, I want to bring up. Let me see if I can get that graphic up. I have to talk about Beyonce. Queen Bee herself, Beyonce Knowles. She recently just dropped the full album, her first ever country music album called Cowboy Carter. Let me see if I can bring that graphic up. Let me see. Let me get this going. I want to get your take. Have y'all listened to it yet at all by any chance? If so, leave a comment. Give me your critiques if you had any, your score on Beyonce's first ever country music album. My wife she listened to it first. I love all genres of music. I really do. I don't discriminate at all. But how can I say this without being and Beyonce is extremely talented individual. She is one of the top selling artists of all time. She's the most winningest artist of all time when it comes to awards. I think she has the most Grammys of all times, around like 30 something. I don't know the exact number. But she is an extremely talented individual. So when we first heard about this country music album, a lot of people were hype because they're like, whoa, taking, this genre shift, because Beyonce was always around the R&B pop. And she did one. I remember she did one gospel song. She was featured on her former band member or group member Michelle Williams, who went really straight gospel with her music career as a solo artist. So Beyonce has done every single genre. She's done reggae. She's done rock and roll. I mean, she's done them all, but country. Now she had when she first announced that she was going to be doing a country album, she got a lot of heat. She got a lot of heat from the country music fan base scene and critics and stuff like that, because country music now, I would say, is catered to more. Well, I won't say catered, but their fan base is very conservative, very just very, very conservative. I'll just leave it like that. They prefer to have mostly white artists in the country music genre, which to sometimes people think, country music is just for the white people, but it's not. I mean, you look at Charlie Pride, you look at Linda Martell, so many Darius Rucker, Kane Brown, Mickey Geisen. I mean, country music has always been a realm for African Americans. When it first started up, till now. I mean, some of the top artists in country music are black. One of my favorites, Roberta Lee. She's a dear friend. Check out her album, Too Much of a Woman. She was named, I think, by CMT's Rising Star, country music's Rising Star. I already mentioned Mickey Geisen, Kane Brown, Darius Rucker, War and Treaty. Oh my gosh, I love those. They're a couple who is killing the country music scene. Amazing voice. Beyonce, who's born and raised from Houston, Texas, a country girl. Why not go country? And I feel like it's the perfect time because she has done it all. She has done it all. Why not? But she got so much heat because people, haters going to hate. Let's be honest. Haters are going to hate. But she dropped the one song, This Ain't Texas, or Texas Hold'em, excuse me. And that was very successful, breaking, a lot of streaming records, so on and so on. And then she finally dropped that. So now I was out of town when this album came out. So when my wife and I, we were on the road, it was perfect time because we had I think a 7-hour drive. She was listening to the whole album. And she had her earphones in. So when I got home, I said, well, let me go ahead and check this out. Because obviously what I do, with my weekly radio show with this, I got to stay up to date what's going on, right? So I listened to it. I would say, and don't show me on this, I would give it in my opinion, I will give it a hard B+. I'll give it a B+. And I'm gonna tell you why. For one, you already lose me with having a lot of songs on one album. She had 27 songs. 27 songs. Okay. And I don't want y'all coming after me, be like, what in the world? Like, look, I know it's Beyonce, but everything Beyonce touches is not always gold. Please. And that goes for any successful artist. It's hard to stay consistent. She has banger albums. Don't get me wrong. Great hit songs, the whole 9 yards. This was a new genre. And I was like, okay, I want to see, is she going like full country? Because I still throughout the album, I heard like one that was more hip hop ish. I really didn't find that country. What I will say, I love that she had so many great features. She had Post Malone, who's going country now. She had a legendary country artist, African American woman by the name of Linda Martell. Linda Martell, and see, I don't have my other tablet with me, but let me go ahead real quick and give you just a quick fun fact about Linda Martell. Linda Martell was the first, and she's 82 right now, by the way. 82 right now. Linda Martell, she became the first commercially successful black female artist in country music field and the first to play the Grand Ole Opry. First ever African American. It was special to have her on this album. You know why? Because you have the largest grossing, the most successful music artist of all time contacting you saying, look, I want you to be a part of this because most likely this album is going to win a Grammy. Most likely we're going to win a lot of awards, and I want you to be a part of the success. Beautiful. She had Dolly Parton. She had Miley Cyrus. She had Willie Nelson. I mentioned Linda Martell. This whole album, it broke major Spotify records. Well over 200 million streams. Excuse me. It was streamed well over 200 million times. The most streamed on Spotify. I mean, Beyonce killed it. Me personally, and I love all music, I wasn't crazy about the album. I really wasn't. To an extent, some of the songs. I mean, Beyonce has her sound. She has that sound that you're always gonna know that's Beyonce, which I enjoy. I love that about Beyonce. That to me is that's the most beautiful thing about an artist, because you don't want to hear an artist that says or that you listen to and you're like, okay, you sound just like this artist or you sound just like that artist. No, you sound like you are in your own lane. So that being said, it was definitely her sound. She brought it to country. I thought it was dope. She included a lot of unknown African American and black country singers that a lot of people didn't hear, which I love. He gave an opportunity for them to because it was it was a kick in the face to all the critics that said basically black people don't belong in country music, because that's still going on. Trust and believe, that's still happening. That is still very much happening. So this was definitely a kick in the face to them. Again, good, great album. I want to be really wild with it. But again, a hard B plus, a hard B plus, just because I wasn't like wow. Like, I feel like it was a lot of hype, because of the full album and how good the Texas Hold'em song was. I mean, it's catchy. It's catchy. I think she should make another country album? I don't know. I mean, we will see. A lot of artists do genre shifts. What's my Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg has done hip hop. He's done R&B. He's done he's done gospel. He's done reggae, which his reggae album was fire. I don't know if Snoop even has a Grammy yet, but that reggae album was fire. He changed his name to Snoop Lion during that reggae album. He spent like 2 months in Kingston, Jamaica, doing that album. So many artists, dude, it's not new. It's not out of the ordinary for artists to shift over genres. That just shows how versatile this artist is. So again, I just want to give my 2 cents on the album, Cowboy Carter. I mean, much success to Beyonce. I want to see her win all the awards. I want to see her continue to just shine. She's already, very wealthy, very successful, but I want to see this album do great stuff. Again, I just gave my honest opinion on it. You lose me with 27 songs. I think an album should at least have no more than 12, and that's that's to me pushing it. But 12 songs max. 27 is a lot. Being that this was a full new genre for you, and this was going to be a highly anticipated, I just wanted to be wowed a little more, just a little more. But I think is quite successful. It's a great album, and much success to her. So let me come out of this, moving on to the next story I want to talk with you all. So, and this is sad, y'all, because this kind of hits home for me. Pharrell Williams and his longtime production partner and member of the group the Neptunes, which they started here in Virginia Beach, Chad Hugo, they're going on they're battling right now in the court system. It says right here, so let me bring that graphic up. See, I'm short staffed right now, so bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. And where is that at? And really, if you're a Hampton Roads, native, you're very familiar with the Neptunes and who they are and stuff like that. But Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo locked in a legal dispute over Neptunes Name Rights. So this article I'm about to pull up for you guys is reported by the Billboard. Where I'm seeing right here in my notes, it says here, Hugo took legal action against his longtime friend and production partner, saying he was not consulted about the applications. All right, so to read a little more about this, it says here, Chad Hugo accused his longtime friend and production partner, Pharrell Williams, of fraudulently trying to gain sole control over the trademark tied to their production and songwriting work as the Neptunes. Bring this up a little more for you guys. As Billboard reports, Hugo's lawyers filed a legal action in the federal tribunal last week, accusing Pharrell and his company PWIP Holdings LLC of trying to register 3 separate trademarks for the Neptunes. For the Neptunes without involving Hugo in alleged violation of the duo's long-standing agreement to share everything equally. Hey, right now, I'm Hugo. I don't see the issue with why he wanted to dispute this now. Again, with Pharrell being So let's be honest. We know there's a different success between Chad Hugo, and Pharrell Williams. Pharrell has grew a brand to he's doing everything, and this is where it gets difficult, y'all. And I'm talking as a business partner, because you're always gonna eventually you're gonna have a level where you need people to represent you, right? You're gonna have a staff. You can't always be everywhere at one place at one time. You can't do everything, and you're always gonna have people talk for you. In this case, hopefully this is not coming straight from Pharrell, but somebody from his team, and it's a misunderstanding. But at the end of the day, if that's a member from his team doing this, it's still representation of Pharrell. Chad Hugo, he's very much still doing music, but kind of laying low. You don't see him usually a lot in the public eye. The last time I always see him is during the Something in the Water music festivals, which is held in the Hampton Roads area in Virginia Beach, Virginia. It's a dope festival. I highly recommend to get tickets, go to it, all that good stuff. It's amazing. So I'm reading more here. It's quoted, throughout their over 30-year history, Hugo and Williams agreed to, and in fact, have divided all assets, the filing stated. By ignoring and excluding Hugo from the any and all application filed by applicant for the mark, the Neptunes applicant has committed fraud in securing the trademarks and act in a bad faith. Now, y'all, what do y'all think about this? Because in a sense, it's unfortunate where I know for sure these guys grew up, you know, close friends, basically a family, right? A unit. They started something huge that grew to really put Virginia Beach on the map on the music scene. We have a lot of amazing artists that come out of Hampton Roads, but this was something special. And it's unfortunate that I don't know if you would say this is a greed thing occurring, because when you get a certain success, it's like, oh man, we have to you have to um you have to basically kick those guys to the curb and forget, just the handshake agreement, right? Like that's how tight those guys are. And I'm pretty sure if you are in the same place, not even paper, handshake, but we'll put on paper just, for purposes, but you're expecting none of this will ever happen. Pharrell Williams, Hugo, man, they're almost in their 50s. And it's really sad. 30-year history. Come on, y'all. Now, to read more on this article, it says the trademark applicants Williams and his company filed pertain to the use of the Neptunes name for streaming music videos, and other content. Other content, as well as live performances. Now, while the legal action was just brought last week, the applications were first issued in 2022. Wow. And guys, this is not like uncommon in music, because I know a few years back, Hall and Oates, Daryl Hall had sued uh 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 what's his name? John Oates, of trying to sell shares of like their music, or like their rights, which was a joint ownership thing, and he was trying to sell it without consulting him. And I don't understand, like, why do you think that is okay? Why would you think that's okay to even though I own full, I own this, but I have a partner, let me just sell it anyway and not acknowledge, not let my partner know. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You have to always include your partner in this, right? You can almost stress it out to relationships, right? You can never make a big investment without consulting, letting them know here on the other side. Again, greed. Uh, it's unfortunate. I hope they can come to an agreement, and this won't get any worse than it looks right now. Because the Neptunes are very, very much they have a huge role in the Hampton Roads area. They're heroes out here, iconic musicians and artists, and just people in general that are from this area. I don't want to see this happen, because it actually it's funny. So the last Something in the Water that happened, I want to say either in I want to say it was 2023. I have to ask my wife. I think it was 2023. Yeah, I think it was 2023. The last something to water that occurred, I don't think the Neptunes performed together on stage. The very first year they did it, the very first year something to water had occurred, they did perform together, but if I'm not mistaken, I don't think last year they performed. So, got to read more on this. But just wanted to follow you up with this article because it's been seen all over social media and online articles. Yes, Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo are for sure in a legal dispute over Neptunes Name Rights. I will follow up with more on that, y'all, and keep y'all in the loop. Moving on. Well, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna do a quick commercial break if you don't mind, so I can wet my whistle. Throat getting a little dry all this talking. But when we come back, we'll have more here on the Arrington Gavin Podcast. So don't go anywhere. Don't change that dial. I will be right back.
Order your beard care products with Rugged Evolution. We're your local beard care line that supports the maintenance of your full, mature beard. Our line includes conditioning shampoos, moisturizers, balms, oils, shaving lotions, and exfoliating soaps. These products moisturize, hydrate, nourish, and have all the natural ingredients for a healthy beard. Log on to our website or download our app to place your orders. Become a man of distinction with Rugged Evolution Beard Care. And remember,
rugged is the new smooth.
All right, family, welcome back to the Arrington Gavin Podcast. I'm glad you are still sticking around with us. I saw this story and I had to just say, for one, yuck. And I'm gonna explain why I said yuck, because when you have traditional things that you enjoy, that eating and just in general, and then it's always like, okay, we're gonna shake it up a notch. We're gonna do a joint, and we're just gonna go berserk with it. I remember a while back, there's a local brewery out here that was selling a Fruit Loop flavored sour. Sour is a type of beer flavor. So you got like hoppy, you got IPAs, you got all that other stuff. You have sours. Honestly, I hate sours. They're disgusting. It tastes like it tastes disgusting. That's all I can say. So recently, Hidden Valley Ranch and Cheez-It joined forces to create the cheesiest ranch yet. Now, I had the conversation with my friends about, like, I don't see all the hype about cheese. Now, I am not, if cheese was never on this earth, I could still function. My friends was like, Arrington, you're out of your damn mind. All right. You gotta have cheese. I was a kid that was never big on mac and cheese or grilled cheese and all that stuff. So let me go ahead and show you the picture right there. While that's pulling up. Yeah, so they joined forces. So I like Hidden Valley Ranch. Hidden Valley Ranch is delicious. Now, a cold, cheesy Hidden Valley Ranch on my salad. I don't know how I like that. Let me scroll this up for you guys so you can see a little more. Cheezy Ranch. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll have to try it. But it looks disgusting. Cheese, and then I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I remember Crafts one time had promoted an ice cream, like a limited time Crafts flavored ice cream. Again, there's people out here in this world that just love them some cheese. I don't understand it. I don't like it. I think it's horrible. But yeah. Okay, I just want to show you that. I don't have a Common Sense University segment, but I would probably throw this in Common Sense University. Like, common sense will tell you this will get you the bubble guts. Okay. Like, it's just you get so many crazy flavors and that people love and enjoy, and they're like, ooh, that'll go good as an ice cream. Ooh, this will go good on as a ranch salt. This I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Let me read a little more about what brought this joint. Let's see. This was happening. Let's see. Ranch alongside 6 additional flavors. So Okay, so 6 additional flavors. So okay, you got Cheezy Ranch crafted 100% real cheese and zesty flavor of ranch. Cheezy Ranch is a delicious addition to your favorite cheese cracker or salty snacks for the ultimate cheesy bite, delivering a rich and savory flavor experience. I'm not crazy about rich and savory. I think that's why I don't really like this. I don't like sweet and savory either. I'm not like sweet and sour sauce. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like smoky. I like spicy, even though I probably need to stay away from spicy because, man, the older I get, man, my stomach just do not tolerate certain things. Are you one of those individuals? I'm not the only one. Okay. Yeah, I just think yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty. Great for dipping and all that. I guarantee you people are gonna start doing a cheese it cracker dipping into yeah. Yep. Yep. So I just want to bring that up. I don't know if that's really like an important like story. You guys like Arrington is what else you got there, Arrington? All right, chill. I thought this was really good too. Let me go ahead and bring this one up. So let me find the video. I love I'm a huge fan of comedy, right? Comedians. I go to comedy shows more than I go to honestly music concerts. Lil Duval had posted this video on his IG. Let me see if I can try and pull it up for you guys. And it was interesting because Lil Duval sometimes he just want to act a fool and show you some crazy stuff, and then he will show you some real like in depth like, oh man, he might got a point on that one. He might got a point there with that. So let me try and find out. I'll wait until this pops up for you guys. So the story I'm about to bring up, and this is off of Lil Duval's IG page. Doctor claims that men should have sex 21 times a month to prevent prostate cancer. Now that is one suggestion I will definitely follow. From doctor's orders, honey. Doctor's orders 21 times a month. So that's a lot, cause that's let me see right here. So you got about like 30 days in a month. 20. I mean, that's basically twice. I can do that. I can do that. I mean, that's good exercise. Get the heart pumping. Get that good cardio and preventing prostate cancer. Let me tell you something. Let me go and pull up the video of this if I can. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can hear that.
Physiology. If you don't use it, you lose it. Okay. The only form of exercise your prostate gland gets is during erection, and that erection comes with sexual activity. Okay. So the study is abundantly clear that a man in healthy shape should be able to have sexual interaction 21 times a month. 21 times a month to avoid prostate issues, prostate cancer, or cardiovascular issues. If you don't exercise the gland, it swells on you. It becomes enlarged. When it becomes enlarged, that is a precursor to cancer. So yes, you have a beautiful wife. Do whatever it takes to please that woman so she can give it to you 21. Yeah, but don't quote me to your wife, Dr. Ken. So if she doesn't please you, I advocate to my patients that you can have a side chick. Your side chick could be on contract. There's a concept in physiology. If you don't use it, you lose it. Okay. The only form of exercise your prostate gland gets is during erection, and that erection comes with sexual activity. Okay. So the study is abundantly clear that a man in healthy shape should.
Let me go ahead and take this off. You hear that, doctor? That doctor said he said it is okay to have a side chick. I heard that. Did y'all hear that? I heard that part. I heard that. Ooh. And I think he was from Nigeria. And so I actually pulled up this article. That man said if the one can't give it to you, it's okay to have a side chick. He said, that man says okay. So this is by the what is this? The Pulse. The Pulse.ng. I think this is actually a Nigerian based news company, right? Or tabloid, yeah. Or magazine. That's what I'm trying to say. Lord, I couldn't get the word out. So this is from thepulse.ng is titled, Should a Man Have Sex 21 Times a Month to Avoid Prostate Cancer? So as I scroll down to read some more info, it says, okay, the link between sex and prostate health. According to the recent studies, there may indeed be a correlation between sexual activity and a reduced risk of prostate cancer. The logic behind this theory lies in the idea that regular ejaculation could aid in flushing out harmful substances from the prostate glands, thus lowering the chances of cancerous development. Yeah, see that? I need a doctor like that. Let me hit my doctor up and ask him. I should bring him on the show. I'll be like, yo, doc. So what are some ways I can prevent from potentially having this? Because I know one way, and I'm more than willing to do that way. Because a lot of times when doctors suggest certain things to their patients, and men, look, come on now, y'all be like, oh man. I'm good, doc. I feel good. I don't what I really gotta do that. See, you always whining. I guarantee if he tell you this, you gonna be you gonna be like, honey, I'm home. What took you so long? You will. This doc was serious. He said, have a side chick if you need to, because this is about your health. This is about your health. I'm different. I'm committed to one person and one person only, and that's my lovely queen. But yeah, so just wanted to kind of close the show with a little health tip. And for you fellas, again, let your wives know, or your spouses, your partners, whoever, your loved one, your the person that you're with, let them know. It's a study that's going around, a medical study that some doctors are not confessing, but are actually stating this is why you should have sex 21 times. You have to have sex at least 21 times a month. 21 times a month. I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna actually I'm gonna do that because it's for my health. I have to, guys. But until next time, y'all be easy. I hope y'all enjoy this great conversation here on the Arrington Gavin Podcast. Be sure to tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 9 a.m. Eastern, excuse me, not 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time via podcast, wherever you get your podcast. Also, 5 p.m. The video version, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. You see those days scrolling down there. Rumble, the Arrington Gavin Podcast. Subscribe. YouTube channel is R Smooth Club Media, and Facebook R Smooth Club Podcast. X R Smooth Club Media, or RSC Media. You can watch us from there. Continue to support. Follow me on Instagram at Arrington Gavin. And also our media company, R Smooth Club Media. Truly appreciate it. And you never know, guys. I might have some good news coming with you in the future about another potential channel that wants to pick up the show. So I'm excited to maybe bring back some good news on the next show. But until next time, y'all be easy. I will see you all next week on Monday. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. And share. Please share this podcast with a friend. Subscribe, hit the like button, all that good stuff. I will see you guys next time.